Hello Taurus, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 15th through to the 21st of February 2022, or thereabouts. It could resonate a little bit beyond that time. It is a general reading, Taurus, so please take what resonates with you, but anything that doesn't, it'll be meant for somebody else at this time. But let's see, shall we? We'll just get a couple of overarching energies to start your reading, using the Oracle of Visions for anybody that's interested. So what do we have for Taurus, please? 15th, 21st of February 2022. Right, we have number 26 here, and this talks about the past, the future, making a fresh start. We can see in the woman's past is that the book has got a lot of writing in it, so that's concerning her life in the past. But the book to her right, which is her future going forward, is a blank pages, and I feel that's what this is suggesting, that, you know, the future is yet to be written by yourself, and we've got the key here to the future, and then reflect the mirror, reflecting on the past, on what's gone. Excuse me. And then we have number 39, and this talks about offering comfort, healing, caring, either for yourself, Taurus, or for those around you, people connected to you. Okay. Let's see what the Gilded Tarot has to say. We'll get into your reading. What does Taurus, what's the most important message for Taurus at this time? Most important message for Taurus at this time. Alright Taurus, so we have the heart of your reading, the root of the matter, past influences, what's on your mind at the moment, the future going forward, and something else that your guide would like to say at this time. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Wands, and the pure and simple with the Knight of Wands. This means moving home, change of environment, and that's for many of you, and I feel that's a strong message for many of you. If that's not relevant for others, then this could well be signifying there's some form of information being delivered, and it's bringing in news about movement and change, bringing in some form of an inspirational, creative message for you. So let's get some clarifying cards. We use the Light Seers Tarot here. So could we clarify all the cards on the table, please, for Taurus? Clarify all the cards on the table for Taurus, please. And at the bottom of the deck, okay, we have the Two of Swords, and this is when there's an important decision to be made. It's a difficult one there, and that's why there's a blindfold on this young woman's face here, because although she knows there's a decision to be made, or a choice to be made, it's a difficult one, so she's choosing not to look at it at this time. So we'll see where that fits in for you, Taurus. right, let's have a look. At the heart of your reading, we have the Seven of Cups times 2. So significant energy for you here, Taurus. And I feel this links in quite neatly with the Two of Swords, because the Seven of Cups, this is making a decision. But there's lots of options here. There's lots of choices. Which one do you go for? Which one do you choose? Do you go for the one that stands out, but there's a snake under that, so that's not a good one. So it's important to take your time here when you're making a decision, making a choice. Some of the choices may not be real. There may be a bit of an illusion or a delusion, and that's the point here of taking your time. You know, what's the right one for you? What's real and what's not real? You know, some opportunities or choices that seem to offer what you want, they may not be the real deal. So it's just about taking your time. And it's something different for all of you, Taurus. Okay. All right, so let's have a look at the root of this situation. Well, we have the Eight of Pentacles and Temperance at the root of this situation. The Eight of Pentacles is the apprenticeship card. And this is something, learning a new skill, learning something new, being very focused, working hard, trial and error. It's that sort of an energy. And having patience and being tolerant, having patience to achieve balance, a need for balance, particularly between fire and water energies. So between masculine and feminine energies, to achieve that sense of balance, and having patience and moderation in all things as you are working hard to develop and learn something new, create something new, you know, build on perhaps what you already have. So that's at the root of this situation. Let's have a look at the past influences. Okay. Well, we have the Emperor here, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. This could be referring to a couple, a relationship. It doesn't have to be, but that was the first thought that came to my mind. But the Emperor is very much somebody, or it's an energy of being in control, being in charge, having authority, making the decisions, if you like, and making the rules perhaps. It's that sort of an energy. And of course the Nine of Pentacles is very much about independent thinking, having autonomy, choosing what you need to choose, you know, having the authority to do that. It's a very competent energy. So this is either saying, this is referring to yourself, Taurus, as the Emperor, with the Emperor energy, taking your pick, making your decisions, thinking autonomously. Or this could be about a relationship where we have the Emperor energy, but we also have someone who's very autonomous and thinks independently also. All right, so take it how it resonates with you. Taurus, it could be a combination of those energies. But whatever it is, however it pertains to your situation, Taurus, this is about studying something new, gaining skills in something new, being patient and trying to get a balance between, I keep getting drawn to masculine and feminine energies, which may link in with the Emperor and the Nine of Pentacles. All right. And of course all of that has led on to lots of options now, and deciding which to go for, what to choose. Okay. So what's on your mind at the moment? Well, we have the Emperor again here. We've got the Four of Cups. So what you're thinking about is some form of an opportunity, some form of an offering. that you are looking at, you are perhaps considering, but you're just not sure at this time. And you're contemplating whatever this offering is or opportunity is. It's something to do with the Emperor energy. Now, it could be an offering that to have more control and more authority. Or for others of you, this could be an opportunity coming from somebody who has the Emperor energy. And if I look at the cards across the top here, so we have the Knight of Wands, which for many of you, this is about change of environment, moving home, moving on, change of environment. But definitely some form of opportunity, creative opportunity being delivered. And here it is with the Four of Cups. But there's something to do with the Emperor energy, either yourself, an opportunity to take more control and authority, or this is concerning an offer from an Emperor energy, and that's led on to the Two of Swords, so it's difficult to decide. It's a difficult one to look at, and it's a difficult one to decide upon. Of course, we have lots of choices on the table, lots of options on the table. Some are real, and some aren't. And there's one in particular that's the right one for you, Taurus. So going forward, okay, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is, again, it's about choices. And twos are generally about decisions between two options. But they are connected. So we have the rainbow connecting these two pentacles here. And there's one that's firmly in your hand or just about, but there's another one up in the air here that you're looking at and considering, but you haven't quite got a grasp of it yet. But your ship's coming in here, being guided by spirit. So it's almost like there's a need to grasp this pentacle and make a decision about which pentacle you're going to go with here. But that clarifies the Five of Pentacles. And this is when we're feeling left out in the cold, a bit isolated, a sense of lack, a sense of not having enough. And that's perhaps why this is such a difficult decision to make. The universe is saying you have got enough, that there's lots here, there's a key here to open the door, to go through to where all the pentacles are. You know, so there is abundance around you, but your energy is the Five of Pentacles. Your energy is feeling a sense of lack. You know, feeling isolated. And I feel that's why this is, whatever this is to do with, Taurus, that's why this is such a difficult decision for you to make. So, what would your guides like to say to you? Well, we've got the Ten of Wands and we've got the Six of Swords. And what your guides are saying is it's time to drop the load now. It's time to drop this burden you've been carrying, this huge responsibility. It's time to let it go now. Or it certainly will be. And the clarifier, the Six of Swords, because you're going to be moving on, Taurus. I feel Spirit is guiding you here. But you're going to be moving on. You're going to leave these choppy waters, these rough waters, and you're going to move on to calmer waters, perhaps even move on to dry land. Because I feel here, just at the front of the depiction here, it looks like the beach here. So it looks like you're moving on to dry land, leaving the stormy waters behind, the storm clouds, where there's lots of rain, leaving them behind, all right, and dropping these burdens and responsibilities that have just got too big. They've been weighing you down. It's been a very difficult situation, I feel. Alright, I'm just going to get 2 final messages for you, Taurus. I have 2 final messages for Taurus, please, to conclude this reading. 2 final messages for Taurus. Okay, Taurus, we have desert passage, so trust that there is a divine plan. And we have grounding, go deep, explore your roots. Desert passage, you know, you're setting off on this journey, this new journey, Taurus. And at times it's going to be a bit challenging for you. There's going to be twists and turns. It's like navigating your way across the hot desert in the full sun, trying to, you know, look for the oasis, the calm, the shelter, the shade. And it's difficult, it's not easy to negotiate, to navigate your way through this desert passage. But the universe wants you to know that there is a divine plan here. There's a reason, you know, for this course of action, for this direction that you are being guided to take, whether you're aware of it or not, Taurus. But there is a divine plan in action now for you going forward. And grounding, so it's important to stay grounded at this time. Whether it's being able to relax, read a book next to the water, running water, lean against a tree, you know, it's very grounding, isn't it, to be in nature, to walk in nature. But, you know, don't stay in your head too much, particularly with all of these, the messages here about decisions, making decisions, you know, having lots of choice, working hard, opportunities, movement and change. So, you know, a lot of these energies can keep you in your head, and our mind can be our greatest ally, but it can be our worst enemy also. So it's very important to stay grounded. You are an earth energy. You are a ground energy, Taurus. So it is important for you particularly to keep your feet firmly on the ground. So they're the messages for you. And this is your reading, Taurus. And whoever it's for, and it won't be for everybody, but whoever it's for, I hope you can recognise your story here, and that this reading has given you a little bit of clarity and support with your situation. But good luck going forward. And until next time, bye-bye for now.